the hyperinflation bubble, you talk about that in this report. So can you give us some dates and some things to look for with this hyperinflation bubble? And are you referring to the cryptocurrencies, or are you referring to the petrodollar?
Well,
where are we
it's
at?
the death of the petrodollar that causes the hyperinflation. Okay. And we're in it now. They've been inflating the dollar for years. Now they have to do it at a hyper level just to maintain the same level of response. So it's just like heroin. You need a bigger dose each and every time. Now we're at the point where they're not going to be able to deny that they're doing mega doses because of the bond issues that are going to erupt here in the US over these next 3 or 4 months. Again, a lot of this will happen before April. And the hyperinflation will flow into cryptocurrencies. So the hyperinflation is being created in the US dollar, and the cryptocurrency world will benefit, so to speak, in that their value will be perceived higher in US dollar terms. And so in a hyperinflationary environment, you want to put your wealth, your extra calories that you're storing for your future, in something that will appreciate, that is appreciating for real, so to speak, right? So 2018 is the year we get real. It's like, it's get real. We got to keep it real. Real shit's going down. And if you're not real, you're going to go curl up in a fetal position and just get the hell out of the way. And what's happening is the hyperinflation is going to hit the dollar such that we'll start seeing it in our daily lives, at the gas pumps, at grocery stores, et cetera, as we go forward. It's going to put incredible pressure on the social order, and something I've been working at for years to try and get people to pay attention to, such that they could protect themselves from the problems that will become existent as we get further and further and further into the hyperinflation over these next few years. But this is a multi-year process. And that's why this year, Bitcoin 100,000, next year, Bitcoin 350,000, year after that, 1.5 million. And it has less to do with the perceived value of Bitcoin than the hyperinflation of the dollar, which is the sort of the last man standing in the fiat currency world. China's going to move off into digital currency. Russia's going to move off into digital currency. But the central banks of the US, because they're supporting the evil pedophilic, blood drinking vampire Kabbalists there, that dollar system.
Can I jump in just real quick too on that note, because there's like 100 people in the chat that said, is this the year that all the pedophiles are going to go down?
I don't know that all of them will go down, but this is the year it's certainly going to come out, slap you in the face walking down the street. It'll take us a long time to dismantle this insidious network. It's been going on for at least 35 years as an organized crime. From within the United States. I mean, like a seriously organized crime. So it might take us, we might still be having trials 3 and 4 and 5 years out. But yes, 2019 or 2018, you could say, that's why I say it's the year we get real. You're not going to be able to lie about what you were doing to that child. We're going to find that out, and there's going to be consequences. So we've been in a weird state. At a social order, we have been denying reality. We've been trying to live in this world that was structured by these people that we call Democrats, and the social justice warrior movement. All of these people have been trying to engineer a reality. And we've been denying reality and attempting to live in this construct. Well, you can deny reality as long as you want, but you cannot deny the consequences of denying reality. And this is the year of consequences. 2018, those consequences begin, and it will take us, as I say, maybe dozens of years. We might still be doing Truth and Reconciliation 15 years out, winding down. But we'll see trials this year. We'll certainly see a lot of deaths, as a lot of these high-end people will be basically find themselves in a choice of live through it or check out now, because they're going to have to go one way or the other. And so a lot of them will choose just to check out now. And so we'll see weird kind of death patterns, as I was alluding to earlier, not just within the general population, but especially within the elites. And then there's a lot of the elites and their minions that will simply be taken out, because people will try and protect themselves by thinking, oh, look, there's only 160 people that know I'm a pedophile. So all I got to do is kill those 160 people and I'm good. That's their thinking. And it's actually going to occur. that they will attempt to do these things. And that, of course, will make, by the time they get to that 100th person, those other 60 people are going to be just singing their heads off about what they know because they can see the pattern developing.